Okay, and we're back. We're live again. Let's hope it stays that way with no further interruptions. Because honestly, I just want to get this over with at this point.
Yeah. Look at him dancing, my boy.
This GIF, I think, has greatly improved this case.
Yes. The reason I found out about this is because of Rubber Ross and his Lethal Company emotes. One of them was literally emoting this.
Amazing.
Or at least animating it. And it was amazing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Alright. Hi, Croak! The person of the hour is back. Why is your name always a different color no matter every time we go? Yeah! We're back! We're back.
We can get through this.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. This is the file, I think. Yeah. Alright. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna reposition this and... Alright.
Some people here are suspicious of me, right? Oh, that's why.
Wait, no clue? Oh, no clue why the color's different, right, yeah. Maybe just choose them at random.
I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Okay, sure, bitch.
Well, I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
Yeah! It looks like this witness is a real professional.
Well, what do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are about our darkest for her, click, she lights right up.
Very well, then. Let's hear what the witness has to say. You know, every time that anyone talked about, like, Dahlia as a character, everyone seemed to, like, neglect the fact of her other ex-boyfriend.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago? Or kidnapping a poor girl? I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
I mean, we're in agreement there. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Oh, I know what happened. She fucking got the diamond, sold it, fled the country, and then lived there for a few years.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, this whole aspect of the case gets ignored a lot in AA fandom. People have a very focused view of this case. I assume they're focusing on Mia and Armando and Bratworth.
Bratworth, yeah, that bitch is a brat. You're up to bat. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet! Dahlia is the wicked Jezebel who played poor innocent Falls for a fool so she could get the diamond money. I mean, based on what we know about Dahlia from earlier, I can see why people would come to that conclusion. And that's probably the conclusion that other people would draw from this. But you know?
Bad man, bad energy, bad shit.
Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Hey Terry, do you happen to have a picture of Dahlia by any chance? I mean, they probably confiscated them. Wait, I forgot we had so little health. Oh god.
Oh shit, we're fucked.
No, I wouldn't say fucked. I would say screwed. But yeah,
Alright, next.
yeah, okay.
Next. Sure, next.
How the fuck would you know that, bitch?
Oh yeah, good question. Very good question. A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
Bratworth, I love you, but shut the
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. ...
Exclamation point!
Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
Wait, how do you know that? What do you mean by that?
Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right?
Why do you know so much about this? Didn't you just show up?
It's too bad for her that he didn't forget her about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. Press. You cut out a bit, but I heard an R in there, so I'm gonna say.
Yes, that's what.
He said he forgot what the detective looked like? What do you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? How the fuck do you know this?
How did we even talk about this during the trial? I think we just learned this outside.
We had to request her! She wasn't here!
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. I guess she's been watching your stream. Maybe she's Monica. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Why, if I hadn't been wearing a white scarf that day, he probably would have tried to kill me.
It's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fall's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What do I do with this last statement? Have it added to the testimony. Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, hang on. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that, and also a pedophile. Did I mention that he's a pedophile? I don't think I've mentioned that yet. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not what I... Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
present
What?
the scarf.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a white scarf, it was blue. Wait, what?
Okay, what's the note? What's the note?
Falls for, oh yeah, falls for 30 at that bridge, wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia, tell her the whole truth must come out. Yeah, I was...
How the fuck does she know about the white scarf?
Okay, do we present the scarf or the note?
Fuck it, let's do the note.
Okay.
Objection!
Oh, that sounds good. It's true. Mr. Falls did give instructions to Valerie Hawthorne about their meeting. The note that she left said, "Wear white scarf for identification." Yes, what about it? But, oh, side note, I've been having a blast with Persona 5 Tactica. Surprised at how much it took from Gears of War. It's still fun. I never thought that, Gears of War and Persona were a thing that would mix. Isn't it obvious? Doesn't it strike you as odd? That note was a secret piece of evidence. How is it that the witness knows about it? Order. It is odd, isn't it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, did you show top secret evidence to the witness? Your Honor, I certainly never gave anyone permission to do such a thing. Very specific, very specific denial there. I never gave anyone permission to do it. What? Like, that wasn't the question he asked.
Is such a brat, and I love him.
Yeah. In that case,
Of course I didn't know about the note. It's just, when I saw it when it happened with my own eyes.
Bullshit.
When the victim went to see the killer, she used her own scarf to signal him.
Why are all these evidence photos always in black and white?
Well, when did the digital photography start coming out exactly? It would have been around this time, I guess, but probably film. What was her camera? Can I see the camera?
Maybe, okay, yeah, this definitely looks like an old film camera.
A point-and-shoot film.
Yeah.
For sure. That's why I assumed the signal was a white scarf.
Why would you assume that? That's a really weird conclusion to jump to with such limited information. I suppose that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Come on, Mia, you can't let her weasel out of it that easily! Witness! Sorry, but your explanation isn't gonna work here!
Oh, but why? It's true. That's what I saw.
Oh, that's a lot of bar. Yeah, but she couldn't have seen impossible. There's no way you could have seen the victim use a white scarf to signal him. She wasn't wearing a fucking white scarf. You said several times in your testimony that the victim was wearing a white scarf, correct?
Yes. Is something wrong?
Dramatic hair flip. That's what I'd like to know, Miss Foster. Have a look at this. It's the victim's scarf. Sure, people would disagree about what to call this color. However, it certainly is not white. You knew what the note said! Or you're colorblind. One of those. She knew the contents of the note. No! It says wear white scarf for identification! That's the reason why you said it was white! Well, Miss Foster...
No!
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation! I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. I gave it to Detective Gumshoe, and he never leaks any top-secret information. And yet, the witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people it knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one, the person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another, and finally, one more person. You say one more person?
Hang on. 1 second.
What? Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Why?
What's going on?
My charger cable for my computer is not charging.
Oh, that's worryum. Worryum. Worryum? Worrisome, I meant.
Okay, there we go. So if I put that down, is it gonna affect it? No, okay, we're good. That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out?
Yep! The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
Dahlia!
Oh, they like just added this person to the thing. Person is Dahlia Hawthorne, I mean,
John Cena!
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before, but I have heard of John Cena. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there. Well, what's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. Oh, about that, Edgeworth. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Wait, why do you not know this? Why do you not know that this is, like, important information for this case, I would think. Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. You said she was killed, but was she though? Was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she died 5 years ago, when she fell off of Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River, which, as we established, anything that falls into it couldn't possibly ever come back up. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. Yeah, okay, but, like, maybe she's not, though. Maybe the law is wrong. Did you consider that? But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago, and dating a 20-year-old, that's really creepy. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are. You're really bad at this faking identity thing, aren't you? Ah! Oh, wait, that's you. Even you couldn't misfake! You're not saying... Dramatic hair flip. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is, in fact, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne! What?
Huh. Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I don't actually understand what you're talking about. What the fuck are you on about? I think you had too much coffee. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head! Now is my chance to make my Mr. Edgeworth squirm! Something I will later teach my apprentice to do in different ways. Witness, just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't need to say any more, witness.
Yes. I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself! Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. I don't know, actually. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all our witnesses. Do you, though? Do you? Are you sure? Because some of the witnesses you've brought up to the stand were pretty, not great. What did he say?
Huh. It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
But no way! Then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's youngest sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. But I thought she had died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see... Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. What? Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. She is mentioned in, like, the most important piece of evidence for this case. What the fuck are you on about? For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. I don't like, I don't like the phrasing of that playing the victim thing, considering, I don't need to explain it. We're all on the same page. Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win any cost. But how dare you? Please let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. Also, she was dating a 20-year-old. Can we talk about that also? But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister, which she was just coincidentally in the vicinity of. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What? I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. You are insane. Miss Faye, do you have evidence to your assertion and your sanity? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me, like some kind of turnabout. Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction.
The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. I'm not sure who specifically was saying that. Wait, is it someone new? What? Ah, that wasn't me, it was this guy, this crazy coffee addict. Ah, yeah.
Objection!
Had enough empty threats from you, old man.
Huh. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. I mean, at least one bullet.
You think you're in a tough spot?
Of course! Aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Obviously, that's how it's been this whole time. Up to me? What? The rashness of youth. How charming. What isn't... What? How... hang on. Isn't she older than you? What?
We're not in there.
Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's older than you, though, right? What? It's coming from someone younger than me. Yeah, I didn't even need to check the court record. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? The diamond. The diamond.
Yep. Wait, no, the truth.
What? What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke? So, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye? Oh, that was the rashness of youth. The rashness of youth? And what is your point in furthering such a stereotype? Sorry.
You fucked up.
We've still got one, like, bar of health.
We're screwed.
I'm just gonna save right here.
What's not? That one has stayed hidden for 5 years. There must be a good reason for that. And somehow it must involve Valerie Hawthorne.
Okay, one more time, Mia. Gotta read the court record more carefully this time. Let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive?
The note! The note!
No.
The note!
This
God
note?
damn it. Yes!
Okay.
Hang on, why aren't...
Starts after Terry what?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my cord is being shit right now.
Oh, okay. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. A terrific story, Miss Faye, if you like fiction, that is. It would make a really nice visual novel. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where is your evidence?
Dolly and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us more, my little... Nope.
Yep, nope. Fucking die. Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
I can see why why Udgay is the one that does all the trials. Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. This will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that, but...
Okay. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. Also the other things that Terry did, but whatever. Whether this has helped, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that, she murdered her sister. Preposterous! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. If you fuck up even one more time, I am going to kill you myself. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Let's not, if we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We still got that info that ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, Ken, don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
Oh right, but do we have we don't have any proof of that besides the word of a pedophile and suspected murderer. So that's gonna be, hey, why don't the defendants ever get to go on the witness stand?
No idea.
Huh. That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby, and he's very trustworthy. Don't. You just wanted me to skip this one, or?
Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
Oh.
I do anything she says, anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
I gotta say, this dancing GIF goes really well with this game's music.
Ugh, I have to buy another charger for my computer.
Oh man, that sucks. Yes, that's it! The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia! That's her secret!
On charge? I think... Don't tell me this thing is actually dead. Sorry.
Okay, I'm saving. I am saving. Why don't the defendants get to go on the witness stand? Sometimes they do, but it's rare because their credibility is suspect, and gameplay-wise, you usually shoot witnesses down. That's true. It's probably just for gameplay reasons. The time I can remember a defendant on a stand was Lana Skye trying to confess. Also, Larry got to be on the stand in the first game, or in the first case of the first game. Okay.
Years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls.
What's their plan here?
Next.
After she made the exchange,
Next. Huh. Wait,
Oh, we go back to that one?
what was the map? What was the fucking thing of the map? Or the bridge? Bridge map? Bridge map?
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I need to. How the fuck could she have been pushed?
yeah, if she was pushed from behind, she would just flop onto the bridge again.
Yeah.
Should we press her on that or present that?
Objection! Okay. I figured out how to fix the charging thing, but I gotta get a new cord, so my computer's charging again, at least.
Oh, that's good. You say
gonna
that
put
Mr.
paperwork.
Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
dramatic hair flip. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
Did the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago? That bridge hasn't changed one bit in the last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. Okay, well that's not what I was thinking the reason was, but yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Mia. A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible! Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river might have been higher back then. It's like reverse global warming happened. But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. If the events occurred just as the witness had testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the victim back the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see? I thought I had it.
Just a moment, Your Honor! He looks even more unhinged in this pose when he's younger.
Yeah.
Witness testified the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell back from the back end of the bridge. What the fuck are you talking about? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it,
Oh, isn't this convenient?
I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
Huh? Wait, you can't be serious! Order in the court! Order me a side of fries in the court. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Now, Mia, this is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I'm going to punch you in the fucking face. I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it? Your flawed logic contradicts the court record. It does?
The witness, photo? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was fine. The thing is fine, so...
Oh. So present that?
Yeah.
Alright. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. Oh, right, that makes sense. Well, let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. Could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
He was just shot in the arm, you fuck shit.
So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. Ah! And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Ah! Dramatic hair flip, bitch. So, Mr. Falls throwing that witness off the bridge, that is clearly impossible. Blah! Oh no, what is the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. You can jump really high, I guess. What? What is this? Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in her handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river just like that, it would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You're probably confident that you can handle the swift currents, but even more so, okay, Dahlia defense time, this doesn't prove much. Valerie is shooting a gun in her general direction. Jumping into the river intentionally can simply mean doesn't want to get shot. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't have any rebuttal for that. The witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Dahlia's playing up her love for Valerie because it fits the pure innocent thing better. It's not that airtight proof. Yeah, good point. Oh, then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River?
The diamond.
Really? 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, a $2 million diamond. What? Ah! No. It can't be! Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Why? That's simply ridiculous! Can't you see how ridiculous it is?
Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon.
Damn right she fucking is.
And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. I was saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping. But the $2 million, she was gonna keep it all to herself. I mean, Valerie was working with her on all this. The only one who got screwed over was Terry. And yeah, I can see why she wouldn't want to speak to him again. I mean, I can see that, I can understand that, but like, I don't... It seems like she very clearly did not share it with Valerie. Precisely! I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving a phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell her the whole truth, as she wrote in her notes. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is why you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne! Who is that laughing at a time like this? I don't know. Valerie knew Dahlia was alive, and it was her gunshot that set up Dahlia's death. They worked together to fake her death, so presumably they split it. I mean, maybe.
Forgive me, it's just hilarious.
Wait, witness? Is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey.
Oh, hi, velocipede. I don't speak Russian, sorry. Dot exclamation point.
You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence? I forgot I needed that.
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That a 14-year-old that 14 I plotted with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey. I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fey, are you stupid? Sorry. The moment I saw that, I just thought of Batman Arkham subreddit.
I may be stupid. Yeah. What? Why didn't Mia Fey just present evidence for the crime? Is she stupid? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise some certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense.
Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? I mean, probably. I mean, Edgeworth said that before he met Phoenix, he had a perfect guilty record, and, well, that girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Huh.
Why are you smiling so much, Diego?
Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that?
That's how trials have always worked. What, Mr. Armando?
Come on now. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules?
What? What? What are you talking about?
For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
I mean, I guess? The testimony? What's that again?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, totally. I totally figured that out. Yeah, that's right. Sure, whatever you say, dude.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. No.
Wait, are we actually gonna... Are we gonna... Oh my god.
No. Since there's no proof, that there's only one thing left to do.
That was my line.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Your Honor, I'd like to bring Toothless to the stand.
Toothless! Let's
Ye-
go!
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes! We would like to hear the testimony of Toothless. I will say this is gonna end on the best possible note.
Good.
The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in this photo is Valerie Hawthorne or whether it was in fact her younger sister. Sorry, got a ghost in my throat or something. Or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. Did I mention I'm a spirit medium? There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all, and that person is Toothless.
Yeah, Toothless.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left, unfortunately. The defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
ago. She promised never, ever betray each other. Terry. Dahlia! It's true! You're alive!
Wait, did he just, like, did you guys just switch places? What?
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth! The real truth! I believed in you! I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Oh, this bitch.
Yeah?
Allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness! I'm sorry, I apologize.
Water, please.
What? Huh? What? What?
Can't talk. Need water.
Oh, is that why he's been talking weird this whole time?
Oh well. I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead.
Armando, coffee is not a good substitute for water.
At least don't match the way he's probably feeling right now.
I don't think he needs more caffeine.
Darker and bitter than hell itself.
Okay.
What is wrong with y'all? Right.
Alright, let's do this, I guess.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood right in front of me.
One note, I appreciate the toothless gag, but you may want to get rid of it due to something that happens during this sequence. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Trust me, as much as he sucks, if you aren't looking at Terry's face, you're about to get confused.
Fine.
Alright, Toothless, we'll call you when we need you again. If you say so.
Trying to... We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her! Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who could stop it. You. I think.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Diego. Okay. What do we do with this?
Next. She was in there.
Press?
Show the video, or not the video, the photo.
What? Wait, what?
The fucking witness photo. That one. Or actually, save first and then.
Are you sure about that? Because
Save and then do it. Yes.
Okay. Sure, okay. When this photo doesn't have a timestamp. Yeah, that's true. So, when he got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So he waited on the bridge, you're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying. Yeah, sure. Prove that your defense isn't a. Prove that your defendant isn't trustworthy. That's gonna do you good, Mia. No, he doesn't deserve a Waluigi impression. Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived on the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim's end of the bridge. Dramatic hair flip. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did.
That's all I'm doing. It's a random noises.
Wait, I think we need to give him some water. Mr. Falls? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
That's new.
Is he coughing into his hand or something?
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true.
Huh?
I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Dramatic hair flip versus teleport behind you! Yeah, that... Both the worthy opponents. Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple. About 15 minutes from the bridge.
A temple?
5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under base of tree there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Well, I don't know if this changes anything specifically, but like
It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming. My voice keeps changing depending on what scene I'm in. But it looks empty.
You okay?
Probably. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock, but he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Ah! Without much time. Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly wasn't enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. What, huh? Mr. Falls? Oh good, he got poisoned.
Enough. Please.
What witness?
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink hot salt.
Yay! He's dead! Well, almost. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Can
No!
we
Stop!
listen like the side?
Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess!
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise.
Hang on, I'm bringing back Toothless just for celebration
corner.
purposes. Yay! He's dying!
So I did it. I drank this.
No! We are so close! Just a little more... There we go, that's good. I was going to prove your innocence of this crime specifically, no other ones!
No, don't want that. Don't trust self.
I don't trust you either.
Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
You put the put the poison in the coffee and mixed it all together. Mr. Falls! Well, and so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I don't know if that's how trials work, but okay. Can you just call a draw in a trial? Is that a thing? I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul, I thought I'd never heal. Sorry, I'm just looking at Toothless in the corner and cracking up. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. The one person, a true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Okay, so the Humbert's dead and his victim gets to walk away free. Win-win! Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I mean, she's still evil, just, you know, for other reasons. But, you know.
Unforgivable. That witch.
But can you call a draw in a trial? Yeah, a mistrial. Okay, yeah, but is one of the witnesses died on the stand? Like, is that I guess that qualifies as a mistrial. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Whoa! Go, Queen! Now she's off to manipulate men her own age. Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us.
Her other reasons are trying to cover up what happened here. I mean, I guess, but she didn't have to get Phoenix involved in that. She didn't need to frame him for murder. And like the others, and also you didn't need to. I'm pretty sure that the other people that she like did bad stuff to were innocent. This is just all fucked up.
We were just a little too soft.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't cry. You're going to make my coffee all salty.
Knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mia.
That exclamation
Said her
point?
name?
What?
Is this the first time he's actually said her name?
It might be.
Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
Oh God. Oh God. Are you okay?
The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
And it is over. The trial ended. What? Mr. Armando! Do you need a Band-Aid? You alright? No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet, shatters Mug. Well, yeah, you never said anything about not shattering Mug. You never say anything about not shattering mugs. They always fade over time. And you file them away and eventually forget them.
I myself got wrapped up in that case.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, that.
Oh, the one when he was at.
For a second, I thought that was Edgeworth.
Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. Finally, it was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. In 5 years now, now something has happened that's made me remember all this.
She really likes to commit crimes in 5-year increments. Well, it was something.
Finally this case.
Yep. We're at the end. This is it. The beginning of the end.
Yep.
The last case of the trilogy. Hey, you don't know this crime is her fault. I don't know that, but I mean, it would make thematic sense. So it's not, but yeah. Of course, I'm saving my progress. Yeah, the end of the original trilogy. Of course, there's still there's still the Apollo Justice trilogy and the Great Ace Attorney duology, and the Miles Edgeworth games. If we want to play those at some point, I don't know. There's a lot of Ace Attorney left.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's watch this intro cutscene. Shichishito, the treasured Karayan village heirloom whose name means 7-branched sword. Haven't we heard that before?
Yeah, it was in the other case.
Oh.
The Phantom Thief.
Oh yeah! It was said that the sacred sword represents life itself.
Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end. One merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, oh, geez. The illusion is revealed and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. February 6, 9:48 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick! Hey, Maya! Bye, Maya. Aha! See, Dahlia didn't murder this person. The statue did. Case closed. Yeah, that'll hold up in court. Well, in this court, maybe it will. So I know you guys have some knowledge on Ace Attorney. Do you have any idea what's coming with this case?
I do. I know. And I'm excited.
I have a vague idea of how it ends. I have no idea what happens to lead up to that point. So...
There's one thing I'm really excited for, though.
Oh yeah, there's one other thing. That I believe happens, but you know, I'm sure you're wondering what that is, but we'll just leave those burning questions for later. Anyway, so yeah, we finished Bridge to the Turnabout. That was sure something. And well, next time, whenever that next time may be, we're gonna be finishing, or not finishing, we're gonna be starting the first, the last case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Yes, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that you got what I did there, Croak. Anyway, yeah. Well, now that case is all done. How do you feel about all that, Skye? Yeah, same. Yeah, there's I'm just as excited as you. I've heard that this is like one of the best, if not the best cases in the series, so I can't wait to see how things go. But I'm gonna have to wait because that's how time works. And we're probably both very tired right now. Well, yeah. This has been fun. Thank you, Skye, for joining me on this whole journey. Well, next time things are going to. And Croak says this I feel holds up well. Hope you enjoy. Well. Oh, it's 18 minutes past midnight here. Oh, geez. Okay, well, fun stream. Thanks kindly for it. Thank you for joining us, as always. You know, it's always a pleasure having you here. Yeah, well, next time we're starting Bridge to the Turnabout. Until next time, I'm Miss Jukebox 8.
And I'm Skye Cloudlord.
And thank you for a wonderful time.
Do you think I want to ask you something real quick.
Wait, what? Huh? Sorry, what?
Have you ever had to buy a charger for your computer?
Yeah, should I end the stream for...
Yeah.
Okay, we'll discuss